Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Charles, West USA Realty Team Minnick, and today I have an amazing guest. You want to introduce yourself?
Kevin Grampp, Bay Equity Home Loans, Goodyear, Arizona.
The man, the myth, the legend. He helps us close clients and actually get our offers accepted when we're looking at properties. But this video for today is talking about refis. One of the top questions I get is, Charles, even though everybody's doing it, it's like, should I refi?
Yeah, it's actually what I typically advise clients to do is just do a mortgage analysis and then make a decision based on some educated numbers, because a lot of times people don't understand rates change, programs change, all sorts of things move around in finance quite often. So I usually advise get a 12-month mortgage analysis.
Okay, because that's what I was about to ask you. What is a mortgage analysis?
Yeah, so what we do is typically we have a client do an application, send in their mortgage statement, their documents, and then we give them, basically an analyzation of their current mortgage versus what the market, is kind of giving out to other clients right now.
Okay.
And then we try to get them into a spot where it makes a lot of sense financially, right?
Okay.
So it's usually a play to lower payment, remove MI, take some cash out, start a business, all sorts of stuff.
And there's different types of refinances. You can just pull out cash if you wanted to, right?
Yeah, so cash out is obviously a big one right now because, what I'm advising clients to do is we've never seen cash this cheap. Like it is unbelievable.
The rates on it.
Yeah, it's incredible. So you're looking at, high twos, low threes on everything. And if you do, we even have some clients that landed in the low twos. Wow. So, yeah, it is, it's nuts. It's nothing we've ever seen before on the finance side of things. So the reality is I tell people all the time, your home is your biggest financial tool, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to start a business, it doesn't get cheaper than that to leverage your equity, and we're advising people, you long-term play, college and all these sorts of things. This is one of those unique once in a lifetime opportunities where cash is so cheap.
Yeah.
You got to set yourself up for, the future type of thing.
Yeah, and I'm getting a lot of clients who are selling their homes. Inventory is starting to peak a little bit. Instead of 6 homes on the market, there's like 7 now. But
yeah.
In addition to that, the people who don't want to sell, they're like, look, I'm going to be here for a while. Like me, I can't sell because my wife won't let me. She loves our house. But I'm like, dude, let's cash out. We'll live in a hotel. Like, it doesn't matter. But so those people are seeing these numbers and seeing all this money that they could potentially pull out, and that's why I'm getting all of that question. And my answer to them is like, look, if you don't want to sell, you want to capitalize on this, do a cash out refi.
Yeah, and the reality is like I try to always explain to people, the time you want to borrow from banks is when you don't need the money, because when you actually need the money, banks are nowhere to be found. Right. So if you have an 18 to 24 month plan, whether it's, build a business, do an addition, those things, it's not necessarily about having to do the work now, but you want to obviously cash in on the market when it's the most favorable.
Yeah, 100%.
So,
100%.
Absolutely.
So is there, I know we talked a lot about the numbers and the details of it, the value, you were talking to me about, what you really look at as far as for the mortgages to help people out.
Yeah, so a lot of times, people don't understand, a lot of times people like thinking, well, I'm going to pay off my home ASAP, right?
Yeah.
But then you start to realize, statistically speaking, in the United States, people refinance less than every 36 months.
Is that legal? Can you do that?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. You can legally refi every 6, truthfully.
All right.
But the reality is it's because the market shifts so often and the programs change so often, you should constantly be reevaluating your largest financial tool.
Yeah,
right. So, and at least that's the best way to handle it for sure.
Cool. So awesome. Well, again, guys, this is Charles, West USA Realty, Team Minnick, my man Kevin Grampp here with Bay Equity Home Loans. If you have any questions about any of this stuff, feel free to click the link, shoot us a message. I'll be more than happy to talk to you.